Hey guys, here's a little bonus episode for you, the untold saga of Ritchie the Boot Boriardo. In the dimly lit underworld of crime and betrayal, one name echoed through the decades like a haunting refrain. Ruggerio Boiardo, also known as Boot, Ritchie the Boot. Born on December the 8th, 1890 in Naples, Italy, Boriardo's life unfolded like a gripping drama, leaving an indelible mark on the annals of organized crime. From the gritty streets of Newark, New Jersey to the sprawling territories of North Jersey, Ritchie the Boot emerged as a formidable force, a capo regime in the New Jersey faction of the infamous Genovese crime family. His ascent to power was marked by a web of intrigue and ruthlessness that captivated the criminal underworld for over 3 tumultuous decades. Boiardo's early years were shrouded in mystery. It painted a vivid picture of a man molded by adversity. Placed in an orphanage as a child, he spun tales of being the illegitimate son of an Italian nobleman claiming descent from Matteo Maria Boiardo. His ominous moniker, the Boot, hinted at a heavy-footed disposition that struck fear in the hearts of his gangland foes. In other words, he kicked their butt every once in a while. Ritchie the Boot had a career criminal that was a roller coaster of violence and vendettas. In the early 1930s, he survived a vicious ambush, leaving him with 12 buckshot pellet wounds in his chest. There was speculation surrounding this attack, and this speculation pointed fingers at rival gang leaders, including the notorious Abner Zwillman or the Mazzocchi brothers. The attempt on Boiardo's life thrust him into an unusual position. He was a victim turned the accused, and as prosecutors sought answers to a crime, it would remain shrouded in mystery because he didn't get to talk. As the 1930s unfolded, prohibition's over, gambling's coming in, Boiardo, or Ritchie the Boot, will ascend to the rank of made man in the Luciano crime family. By the 1950s, when Vito Genovese rises to the boss of the old Luciano family and makes it into the Genovese family, Ritchie the Boot will become a key player for this new Genovese family. With the death of Aids Willman in 1959, Ritchie the Boot seized control of Newark and all the rackets therein. Ritchie the Boot will wield power over gambling activities all the way to Havana, Cuba, and Florida. The pinnacle of Boiardo's criminal reign came crashing down in April 1969 when he was convicted of a conspiracy to violate gambling laws. He was sentenced to state prison and fined $1,000. The once mighty mob boss found himself behind bars for really the first time in his life. And this investigation showed an association with Newark's mayor, Hugh Adesanya, and this implicated him in racketeering charges, which led to a cascade of legal consequences that shook the foundation of New Jersey politics. Ritchie the Boot Boiardo will die in 1984, and this marked the end of an era. The legacy of crime and corruption persisted after his death, though. His son, Anthony Tony Boy Boiardo, continued the family's involvement in organized crimes, and he faced legal battles of his own. The Boiardo saga, a gripping tale of power, betrayal, and bloodshed, left an indelible mark on the criminal underworld. In the realm of popular culture, the legacy of Ritchie the Boot lived on. The creator of The Sopranos, David Chase, drew inspiration from the Boriardo crime family. He will immortalize their dark saga on the small screen. Richard Lennett's biography in The Godfather Garden, The Long Life and Times of Ritchie the Boot Boiardo, delves into the enigmatic life of this notorious figure. Mr. Lennett weaves a narrative based on classified FBI files, interviews, and the haunting recollections of Boiardo's own grandson, Roger Hanos. Ritchie the Boot may have departed this world, but his shadowy presence lingers, a reminder of a bygone era when crime ruled the streets, and one man with a heavy boot and an iron will carved his name into the annals of infamy of organized crime. Thanks, guys. Just a fun little extra bit about Ritchie the Boot. You don't see much about him. And don't forget, if you got a problem with drugs or alcohol, go see Anthony Ruggiano down in Florida. If you got a problem with PTSD and you've been in the service, go to the VA website. Don't forget to look out for motorcycles when you're out there. Share this, like and subscribe, and all that kind of stuff. I really appreciate all you guys listening and all the comments you make on the Facebook group. We got a huge Facebook group, Gangland Wire Podcast Facebook group is just huge. Check it out. Got a lot of good stuff on there. Got a lot of good comments. You'll learn stuff there. A lot of mob movie stuff on there. So check it out. It's after Thanksgiving, so that'd be Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thanks, guys.